What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan and I'm BManX45, and we're coming at you with another video. We have some hobby news for the Digimon TCG. We have a little bit of a news dump. We have a Welcome Tamers Event for the new starter decks, ST24 and 25, I believe. No, 23 and 24. 23 and 24. I don't know. We'll see in a second, anyways. But we also have the Questionnaire, the Digimon Generation 8001 Questionnaire, which I would definitely recommend filling out because then you get a cool matte graphic that you can print if you ever want to. There was a bunch of stuff that came out on March 19th. We didn't do a hobby news because it was all really just card lists. So it wasn't anything special, but we'll go over them right now along with the stuff that we got today. And we also have the World Championship 26-27 Regional Season 1. Again, nothing really special there. They did an update on it, but it wasn't anything new or anything like that. No new, North American tournaments in June. Right now, we're just they already announced the Versus Games one, so unfortunately, still no more online events. We have one online event, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not online events. So unfortunately, we're getting screwed for online events even more than we were last year, and so that's kind of sucks. I'm not sure if there was any new ones for Europe or Oceania, but Oceania's got at least one online, so that's nice. But yeah, and Latin America doesn't really ever get any much, so that's unfortunate for those players. But other than that, let's get into the other stuff here. Let's talk about it. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. Alright, so we just have the card lists here. We have the store tournament pack, the new store tournament pack, which has the DATS and Glowing Dawn option cards, which you're going to probably want for the new starter decks and for BT25, so those are actually something good to pick up. And of course, you got the winner pack foil versions of them. It has the unique emblem for the Ex Machina deck. Other than that, it's mostly all Link stuff, and there's also a CS trait option card, which none of it really seems that great, and and the Link stuff's getting better, but it's still taking a while to really find its footing. So mostly this stuff's going to be what people are after, is those 3 option cards there. And we also have the card list for Ultimate Cup Season 1. So you have your Gurimon participation, Gamamon, which I believe is top 16 because there's 64-person pods. Again, only one Ultimate Cup is available for June for that. We have Kano Weissmon and Siriusmon. Yeah, so both of them as well. Though that's top 4, that's top place. It's all the BT21 stuff. Other than, the Gamamon's the RB1 Gamamon Searcher and the RB1 Gurimon. But the top prize is the BT21 stuff. We also have the Regionals Alt-Art card list, which is the, Koromon participation. Agumon is, I believe, somewhere I want to say top 64. I think this is top 32, and this is like top 16 or higher. Well, top 16 is usually an invite, so I think it's a little bit higher for the Metal Greymon. Those are prize cards there. They're all right, not as good as the Ultimate Cup foils. The Ultimate Cup foils are always really nice, but really the thing that is really good is the pack, and this is also the participant, the finalist, and the champion pack, is these alternate art cards that you get a full pack. And you got really cool, Phantomon, Diaboromon from BT22 is really good, Cressamon, like these are all really great cards. Sunmon, and then the Maid mode from ST22, and Titamon too, promo Titamon, which is really cool for if you're interested in the Titan stuff, and we're probably going to get more Titan support in BT25. And then we have Judge Pack 9, which I think mostly the Judge Pack 9 is pretty good. Marine Bullmon, Chaperomon, Phantomon, and Lamiamon, all the Warp Digivolve guys. We also do got the Proganamon and Grandgale. Unfortunately, with those guys, they're already full foil in their respective sets. So, I mean, this is kind of like, this kind of feels like a waste. But I understand it because you're doing all of them at the same time. And then, of course, we have a couple TS cards, Skull Bellucimon for Titans, You have, and you have your kind of your main TS option cards all as full art foil cards. So that's really cool as well. They did the similar thing with Judge Pack 9 and doing a whole bunch of the CS trait stuff exclusively in that. So that was kind of nice as well. And then we have our premium heroines card list. We're going to be opening this real soon. Hopefully we should have this stuff for you guys, come beginning of next week. So we got Nokia, obviously. You have the kind of the festival themed Tamers, and you have the stained glass looking Digimon, which is really cool. You have cards like Rina Shinomiya from BT11, The Secret, and The Secret Mirai Mikagura from EX6 getting reprints. This will make these decks way more affordable and way more accessible for people. So this is really, really cool. And we really like that. A lot of the other cards are not. We got like Promo and Nori. That's cool. Although it's fairly inexpensive. When this was announced, it was still an expensive card. Nokia is always a cool card. And I think like a lot of the Digimon choices are kind of interesting because a lot of these cards don't see play anymore, unfortunately. There's not a lot of like super good ones, I would say, that see play. But these two cards are definitely on par. But they're really nice. So they're more of a collector's item really at this point. And of course, limited card pack. We have the new memory boosts, and we have some of the new trainings, the dual color trainings, which are really cool. And then, of course, all your reprints and your alternate arts, the alternate Omnimon, Dino B, Applink, and Ultra B. And then you have all your full foil cards that you're getting in this set, which is like a handful of good Digimon and cards, and then mostly promos, all the promos that people got winter pack or tournament pack cards. So like here, like all these. So it's like if you got winter pack cards, it was like, oh, that was pointless because now I can get this for nothing. And then, of course, you do get a couple other cool ones like Promo Arisa and Promo Shoto. This one, of course, being extremely expensive card, like $20 to $30. It was like $60. It's kind of gone down to $20 to $30, so the original is still expensive. But now you can get this one for really cheap. So that's going to make that deck a little bit more accessible. Because it's just better. She's just a better card. The Promo Arisa is just a better card in the deck, I think, personally. And Promo Dracomon's also cool as well. So lots of good cards in there. And then, of course, we have our Digimon Generation AD01 Questionnaire, which is really cool. It's a black and white matte. Looks like it's got Siriusmon, Shine Greymon, and Gallantmon on it, which is really cool. I would have loved to see a mat with like that in that style with like Imperial and Omni on it. So, but this is kind of a good choice as well. So yeah. But it would have been cool. It would have been cool if they did like a mat with the card art of the second or the secret or the 2-star alts for both Omni and Imperial, because that would be cool because they're back to back. That would have been a cool mat. But then we have the Welcome Tamers event, and so we have this. So this is for ST23 and 24. Yeah, it was like Amethyst Mandala was at ST22. So what number are we at now? So we have Digimon BeatBreak and Data Squad celebrate the release of the starter decks on May 15th with a casual event for all players. Perfect for beginners and experienced tamers alike. This event uses new starter decks in a fun, welcoming environment. Bring a friend and enjoy the Digimon card game together. So May 15th to June 14th, 2026 was when you can have these events scheduled and do them. Welcome Tamers Pack Volume 2 ×1, which is going to have a foil version of a common or an uncommon in the deck. So that's really cool. I don't think any of the supers will get in there, but any uncommons and commons will potentially get a foil version that has this stamp on it, because these aren't advanced decks, so they don't come as foils already. So it's the only way to get them as foils. And you're going to have also Time Stranger promo packs being given out. So you get 1 pack of those as well. You can see the cards there. And then you also get join the event with a friend, and you'll both receive an extra Welcome Tamers pack and Time Stranger promo pack. Note for stores, kit equals prizes up to 8 players. And then, limited format. So it's probably using cards from the deck, and then you also, the player application period starts around May 1st. So at May 1st, you can start applying for these events. But yeah, that is it. That is the Welcome Tamers event. That's all the stuff we had to talk about. Not much, but I always do enjoy like the starter deck events just because they are kind of cool. It'll be interesting to see. We don't know if there are going to be any low pull rates or what else we're going to be getting in these starter decks. Are we getting, alternate art cards like the memory boosts? Or not really the memory boost, but like they did the trainings and they did the scrambles. Are they going to do something like that? And even if they did, what would it be? We still got wait to see a lot of the cards that are coming out in these decks, and then plus the support in BT25, which is gonna potentially make them even better. We'll have to wait and see on all of that. And these are all like trait type specific decks, kind of like the adventure decks were. So this is you using these to make a Data Squad deck, or you're using them to make a Glowing Dawn deck. So it'll be interesting to see how those work out, if they work out as good as the Adventure deck did. Now, the Adventure deck had 2 lines of support because both decks could be crammed together. And then they had support in the next set. We're going to have support in the next set, but we'll see if either of these have what it takes to compete in the meta in the future. But let me know your guys' thoughts about all this. What are you guys' thoughts about all the card lists for the new stuff? Hopefully we're going to be opening it on the channel real soon. I know the stuff is either most of the stuff is in. I just got to go pick it up, but we probably won't get a chance to open it because I won't be home until the end of the week. But we'll definitely be doing some box openings, and we'll show you guys those as soon as we can. It looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day, and that's all for now, folks.